Nah, nah, nah. Vamele, vamele. Nah, nah, nah. Oh my God. It has started. I told you. It has started. But anyways, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Casper Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Casper. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we look at my look at market performance. I told you, right? Did we pass the green line? What do you see? Right after that, we check out prices in details, and right after that, we look on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? But guys, okay, before that, I told you these developers are not stupid. Developers don't care about Ethereum or Solana or the Hackylandia or whatever you want to call it. Developers wants to make money. And I told you, once Casper smart contracts go live, the migration is going to be the Serengeti. You're about to see projects start to move over at the speed of sound. That's what you're about to see. And that, I know a lot of people call me crazy about it. Some people even say, oh, some of these layer ones are not, some of these projects on these layer ones are not EVM compatible. They are not this and that. And I kept telling you, it doesn't matter. Because the situation is the same thing, right? It's that simple. Either you migrate to a better, stable, faster, more secure, or to cut it short, to a layer one that solves the trilemma or the quadrilemma, or you die. That's simple. Because hey, if you have a project on Ethereum and I come on Casper, build the same kind of project, because I told you Casper is going to be EVM compatible. All I have to do is a copy over there and paste it right here, change the name on it. Guess what will happen to your project? You are going to lose, because it's going to work better on Casper. And that, my friend, has already started to happen. We have not, the smart contracts are not even live yet. I was telling you this months ago when I told you, once smart contracts go live on Casper, a bunch of these layer ones, they're in trouble, because projects on those layers are going to migrate to Casper. You are going to see it. And everybody else and their grandmama, they always thought like, nah, I don't know what you're smoking. Some people say maybe my coffee was too strong. And I'm like, well, that's you. Because in this world, listen, the few years that I have spent in learning how to invest, the strategy that I put together is something that many people don't understand. Many people will not understand, and maybe there is some people refuse to understand it. They refuse to, because it's easy for you to chase the green candle. The human mentality is that way. It's that way. Because like I told you, like, listen, you know you don't have enough money in your pockets to invest and make good money with Bitcoin. But because you see the price candles go from 118,000 to 160,000, that candle is huge. Many people are going to fall in. It's human mentality. It's okay. But again, if you want to make real money, that's not the kind of play you want to do, right? That's not the kind of play you're going to get into. But because, yeah, chasing the green candle is easier, many people are going to do it. See? But they refuse to look at it. I told you. Follow development. And the new development coming out, even as we speak, is that projects they have started to make the move that they are going to migrate into Casper. If you get sometimes, like go to YouTube and watch the XSIM, or what do you call? Let me just look it up. This one. If you want to watch this channel, they just posted it an hour ago. XSIM channel. They talk a lot about Kaspa, and they just posted this video that says Octaspace blockchain could be coming to Kaspa. See? And then they say Render, Akash, BitTensor, those things could be coming to Kaspa. For those of you who don't know, it is that simple. Like I told you guys, okay? People don't want to lose money. Developers don't want to lose money. And they know very well that with Casper coming out, Ethereum is already dying. Ethereum is dying. Solana will be basically useless because on Solana there is nothing there. Sui would well, everything has started to happen just like I told you guys. Okay, look, I'm telling you, when you go look at those projects, for example, this is Octaspace. Octaspace, it will go to Kaspa because there is no two ways. It's in an Ethereum coin right now, right? It's an Ethereum coin. Look at it. But as soon as that goes live on Kaspa, smart contracts go live, Octaspace is now making moves to migrate. See? And Octaspace, you guys already know that this is when it came out, it had a lot of hype. Okay? But what they're trying to do is not how do you say it? It's not feasible on Ethereum, because Ethereum, with the fees, with the latency and all that stuff, is not working for them over there. Now, if you look at the next one, which is Render, okay, Render 2 is is what? Look at that, an Ethereum coin. See, they are starting to move. They have started to make their own moves. So everybody and their grandmama not paying attention to development, you are going to end up holding the hot potato. And anybody else who is doing this will also understand that it doesn't matter whether you're in Ethereum, on Solana, or wherever you are, you will be working way better on a Casper blockchain or block DAG. And that's what's happening. And you're about to see them, even BitTensor, TAO, you will see it. They have started making their moves. And this is the point that you and me, okay, this is the point where you follow the development, because when you do, you will understand that getting in right now is going to be more feasible than trying to get in when Binance announces, oh yeah, by the way, we decided to list Kaspa. Kaspa by then might be at what, 30 cents. It is coming. It is happening. The migration is going to be fast, swift, and with no mercy. It's going to happen. And those of you looking to make that generational wealth, and we're still talking about it today. Generational wealth, money for you, for your kids' kids, is right here under your nose. Not on Bitcoin, my friend. Not there. If you want to make little money, yeah, go ahead with Bitcoin. Not on Bitcoin. Because these migrations, this is just one part of the smart contract. Just one part. Imagine when the Igra lab goes live. I just like, many people call me like crazy when you start talking about this. When I tell you that a $10 Casper is not far away like a lot of people are saying it. Many people think like, yeah, it is not going to be true. It is going to take so long and adoptions and blah, blah, blah. Guys, you don't even need the real Casper adoption for Casper to run. You see these migrations, these coins coming into Casper ecosystem, they are going to make sure that that volume is going to be skyrocketing. And this is just the first stage. Remember, I told you, with Casper, you can make money short term and you can become a multi-millionaire long term, which is that is what yours truly is going to do. Short term, I will make a lot of money with Casper, my leverages. Long term, I'm planning to be a multi-millionaire, even a billionaire with Casper. Because I'm telling you, just this alone is one thing. You start having the TriFi, you start having DeFi, you start having a lot of them on Casper, you will understand what I'm talking about. It's going to be crazy. When I say crazy, I don't know how many of you were here in the 2017 bull run. Did you see what happened? Now compare that bull run to 2021. Did you see what happened? This one that we are right now, which again, I keep telling you, for me, I'm looking at the macroeconomy. I don't think it's going to last long. Then next year, you're going to have like adoption of crypto is even going to go even further, because the stablecoin law that got passed will go effect probably next year or 2027, thereabout. Then banks are going to be able to, start to issue stablecoins and doing all that stuff. Okay, now for them to do that, pay attention to this one. This is also another one that I'm telling you, the wink wink moment. The bull run, I don't think is going to last long, because one, those licenses to be able to issue stable coins, these banks, they need to buy national treasury bonds or some kind of bonds. They need to buy those. How many banks are in the United States? How many of them do you think are going to get involved in stable coins trading? Now, how many banks are in the world? How many of them do you think they're going to get involved into the USDT, USDC, or United States dollar stable coin trading? These banks, they need to buy those bonds, right? And do you know what happens when everybody and their grandmama start to buy those bonds? Dixie up, skyrockets. That's why I'm telling you, I don't think they're going to print so much money. I don't think so. They might cut interest rate, yeah, but I don't think they're going to print like a lot of people are expecting. Because as soon as the Dixie goes up, well, it's more stable, right? It's more stable. And everybody, when you look at that Clarity Act, you look at the stablecoin laws, all that thing going in, it is going to benefit the US dollar. We are going, we are slowly moving from the gold standard to the crypto standard. And in the world, like you go to the stock market, if you want to trade USDT, USDC, you go into the normal trading, like people buying oil, gas, whatever, USDT, US dollars, and all that stuff, right? That's how they're able to control and sanction people. Now, guess what? You want to do those transactions, you have to hold US bonds. And that, my friend, leads to another, just what, that simple thing. Dixie skyrocketing. Dixie becoming even more stronger. And what usually happens when Dixie becomes stronger? Bitcoin down. And as Bitcoin goes down, he grabs everybody and their grandmama down with him. All the stable coins, all the altcoins with it, right? They just signed that. Trust me, man. You have to pay. That's why people are not looking at. You have to pay attention. They just signed that law, right? Now we are going to have FOMC meeting. This week we are entering, and you're about to see. Once they cut interest rates, everybody and their grandmama, their mentality are still stuck to the last season. Everybody's looking, yeah, once they cut interest rate, yeah, it's about to do this. And that mentality is what is going to pump the market for 6 weeks, sorry. From 4 to 6 weeks. You're about to see that parabolic run take place. Because, again, those of you who are expecting this to happen at the end of the year, pay attention to the charts. Ethereum is trying to break the all-time resistance. It's trying to break it right now, right? It's a kind of triangle forming. I don't have my computer. I would have shown it to you. It's a triangle forming which is trying to break out. Once it break out, the target to that triangle is around that $6,700 or $8,000 or $7,000. That's why I'm telling you the target for this run for Ethereum maybe $7,000, maybe. And the thing why I'm saying maybe is if Casper smart contracts go live, this migration that we are talking about starts to happen. All that trading volume is not going to be on Ethereum. It's going to be on Casper. You understand? Trading volume is going to be on Kaspa, and then Kaspa is going to get that traction, and many of those altcoins are going to start to see that. Okay, why am I on Ethereum when I could be doing better on Kaspa? That mass migration is going to take place. Like I'm telling you, just go look at that chart, the podcast that they just had this morning on the channel I just showed you. Go look at it. That is just a few that you're looking. There's a lot of them who are not. The list gets longer as we come closer and closer to that 31st of August. The list gets longer. Follow development. And people are crying about the 10 cents or 11 cent Casper. Follow development, because you are going to make you an insane amount of money short term, or probably become a multi-millionaire long term. It has started to happen. I told you about this months ago, didn't I? I told you about it. Kaspa is a $10 coin. It might not come as fast as you want, but because again, it's not a green candle asset. Easy and slowly we're gonna get there. Easy and slowly, and trust me, I would rather hold on to my Kaspa until we get to that $10 point versus going right now trying to trade XRP, because I'm telling you, if you put your money in XRP right now, you ain't gonna make money out of it, because XRP has a target, a breakout target to probably $4 to $5. $4 to $5, and let's see what the market says after that. Everybody and their grandmama is still talking about, yeah, maybe you will go to $160,000 Bitcoin, take a breather, and then we will go up to 300,000. Really? Watch the macro economy. The whole world is bending knee right now. And you and me, okay, we don't care much about the tech or none of that. All we care about is how we're gonna make money. Me in particular, how I'm going to make generational wealth. That's what I care about. And I can tell you that if you pay attention, okay, if you pay close attention to the markets, pay close attention to where we're going, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong with Casper or Quant. You cannot go wrong. Well, it's up to you, right? I'm not your financial advisor anyways, but you cannot go wrong. Because Casper, my friends, is going to be something that when, let's just say in a year from now, or 2 years from now, those of you right now getting into Casper, you will thank me later. You will. I know there is a lot of people talking about, oh, if you get to 50 cents, I'm selling. Well, that's you. I'm not against selling. There's no problem. I mean, it's never wrong to take profits if you think you've made a lot of money. But everybody's strategy is different. My spot account, I'm not touching none of that. I'm not. I have leverage positions, which I'm telling you, that's how I'm going to make my money. When the market goes up and when the market goes down. Like I said, I will show you guys, I'm going to short the living Jesus out of Bitcoin and all these layer ones and some of the meme coins. Because, hey guys, the price target for the meme coins upwards is not guaranteed. It's not. But the price target downwards due to the bear market, oh hell yeah, it is guaranteed. It is guaranteed. The only problem is that you have to know when to get in or when to get out, right? But anyways, yeah, it has started. The mass migration of projects. Projects are getting ready to abandon Ethereum, abandon the Crashilandia Solana, abandon Hakilandia Sui into Casper. It has started. A lot of you are not even like paying attention to it until it's going to be too late. And then you will understand what I'm talking about. You will understand. Sooner than later, you will understand. That's why I said, I follow development. Development leads me to the money. That's what it does. Be like Uncle Tommy this morning, right? That's like, I said, Uncle T, what's up? He said, dude, I just make some profits, and I'm trying to count. How much I'm going to need so that I can invest more on this Casper stuff. I'm like, Uncle T, from when do you count money? Last time you borrowed 10 grand from me to try to flex. What are you talking about? He's like, man, dude, you don't understand. You have to practice. Your hands have to get used to counting that money. Like, yeah. before the whole thing happens, you do some practice. Practice how you're gonna count it. I'm like, dude, are you serious right now? He's like, yeah, I'm very serious. So he was down. you see, that's Uncle T right there. Uncle T was busy counting that money. He got some of it beside him, like, I'm just practicing how I'm gonna count all those racks. So everybody else who is busy looking at Solana and the rest of them, I'm gonna sit in front of them and I'm gonna be counting it with a smile like this on my face. I'm like, Uncle T, do you have to pretend right now with a smile like shit? Listen, he said, dude, the more you practice, the better you get at it. And I say, God damn, Uncle T. I say, shit, Uncle T. That's some shit right there. You're like, yeah, man, you don't understand it. So like, yeah, that's the same thing I'm telling you. Follow developments, and those hands will be doing this even when you are sleeping, counting. And you will see. You will understand. Right now, it doesn't make any kind of sense, right? Just like it didn't make sense a couple of months ago when I told you about quant. Right now, it won't make sense. But as you guys can see, Octaspace is coming by, Render is talking about it, Bydfi TA, they're talking. There's a bunch of projects they are talking about it. The ecosystem for Kaspa is already there. What they are waiting for is the smart contracts to link it. Once it gets linked, oh shit, it's on then. First stage, Casplex. Second stage, Lab. Third stage, Sparkle. And then you are going to see all this RWA, all this nonsense that people are talking about they are doing. They are not showing you. You are about to see the real deal on Casper. You're about to see. Anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Okay, now let's go first look at the crypto bubbles. And what do we have here? See, money is not gonna trickle down. Just look at Bitcoin and you will see. Man, I really hate to see people lose money, but oh well. You know what? I'm not your financial advisor. You can do whatever you want. Now, if you look at it, first of all, let's start with King Kaspa, KAS. What do we have here? For the past hour, 0.7% down, 5.2% up on the day, 7.9% up on the week, 40.4% up on the month, and 42.2% down on the year. Sitting at the market cap of $2.77 billion and the 24 hours volume traded at $73.36 million. That volume right there is still not convincing. Okay, it looks like it's about to take off. Like I told you guys yesterday, it was like what, 60 million. Today is 73. See, it is going. Anyways, now if you look at the quant, the banker's coin, what do we have here? Laying flat the last hour, 4.5% up on the day, 9% up on the week, 27.6% up on the month, and 73.2% up on the year. Sitting at the market cap of $1.84 billion, and the 24 hours volume traded at $24.64 million. Again, that volume is very low. You look at Cubic, okay, high risk, high reward. We have here 0.2% up the last hour, 3.2% up on the day, 3.2% up on the week, 47.6% up on the month, and 9.1% up in the year. Sitting at the market cap of $268.91 million, and the 24 hours volume traded at $6.96 million. Look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. We have here 0.2% down the last hour, 0.2% up on the day, 0.8% up on the week, 35.2% up on the month, and 40.2%. Man, what's going on? Oh yeah, 40.2% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $838.83 million, and a 24 hours volume traded at $32.42 million. Now we look at the big guy. We have here 0.1% up the last hour, 0.2% up on the day, 0.2% down the week, 10.4% up on the month, and 74.3% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.36 trillion, and the 24 hours volume traded at $22.48 billion. This is really low. The volume is very low, guys. I think something is about to happen. Okay, now if you look at prices in details, let's take our good friend TradingView. See what we have here in the correlation. DXY going up, Bitcoin going up. Nah, we don't want that. They need to be inversed. Anyways, now in details, we have here on Kaspa, right? I told you guys yesterday, remember? I told you ribbon was oh man, sometimes it's kind of funny how people, they don't listen. People don't listen, but always up to you. Look at that. That's what I told you. Ribbon was red, but it was curving upwards, right? Now it just turned green and we're going. Casper is sitting at 10.5 cents. If you look at it on the 4 hourly, because again, the price targets, they are still there. Okay, I told you yesterday, I said, despite the price coming down, look at the ribbon. It was still green, it was curving, and it is going upwards. Remember? I told you. Right now, TA would not help you until we get to the targets. Once we get to the price target and conquer it, then yes, you can start looking. Because like most people are not paying attention to what is that simple thing. Simple things that are happening that you have to pay attention to. People are not doing that, okay? Like I told you, okay? Let's go back here for a second. Remember I told you, in every trade, there is a before the trade, during the trade, and after the trade. Right now, we are during the trade because Kaspa, my friends, has to hit that 12 cents. We did touch it, got rejected. Yes, we need to hit it, use it as support. And if we go above 12 cents and then starts to go sideways or forming some kind of pattern, that become the after the trade. That is the point you are supposed to start looking for entry points if you want to trade the next leg up. Because the next leg up is going to take Casper to 15 cents. Okay? So yeah, people are busy not paying attention to those simple and easy things. They are busy not paying attention to it. Everybody's trying to find a green candle to chase. And you try to tell guys like, listen, that is not how you're going to make your money. And nobody's listening. Because now, come on, what is going on here? Excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me X this out. Because again, nobody's paying attention. Like I told you guys, the white line was the first target. We made it, 10 cents, right? Second one, 9 cents, we made it. Second one was the yellow one at 10 cents. We made it. Now, we're looking to conquer this one, the orange one, which is at 12 cents. As you guys can see, the candle, we touched it, got rejected. Now we're waiting for this thing to go up, break above it, use that as support, and keep on going. And many people are not paying attention to this. Okay, so for me, I already have my positions open. I don't have to worry about this. But so yeah, price target have not changed. Price targets are still the same. Okay, like I mentioned, 12 cents, 15 cents, 18 cents, 19, then 20, and after that we get into price discovery. So yeah, it is moving like I told you it would, as you can see right now. I told you it would. So yeah, anyways, if you want to be bearish, that's you. But anyways, now let's go look at Quant, QNT. Okay, the coin a lot of people love to hate. See, just like I told you, I said 125, my friends, is a resistance we have to break. And that's where we are going. That's what is happening. Because yeah, we shot above it the last time, but we did not come back to retest it. Right now, we need to break above 125 and use that as support. Most of you did not pay attention. And what are you looking at right now? See, price is at 126. Just like I was saying yesterday. The same with Casper. Even though price is going down, look at the ribbon. Ribbon still green and it's still going upwards. It was still curving upwards, right? And a lot of people did not listen. People did not pay attention to it. Some people were making jokes about it and stuff like that, right? And I told you, those are the things that you have to look at. Okay, so if you go on the daily, look, the same thing. Like I told you guys, this is during the trade. Okay, if you want to, if I didn't have a position, I will enter it. For me, I would enter it and scale it up. That way my liquidation is at least at that $70 or something like that. That's what I would do. But right now, Quant is running. Once we conquer that 125, okay, next target is going to be 151. Once we conquer that, 164. And after that, 176. At 176, we will be completing that huge W. And that huge W has a target of $230. Once we close above that, all-time high will be imminent. Okay? And price discovery. Of course, many people are not paying attention to this. Many people are not listening. Everybody else is looking at something else. And I'm trying to tell you, guys, Quant, this short term, you might see Quant in the next 2 to 3 months go above all-time high. That's what it is going to happen. Okay, anyways, now let's watch and see. You will see. Okay, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at Bitcoin. Okay, I'm not going to look at Jasmine because you guys already know. I told you guys, Jasmine needs to break above 2.3 cents. Okay, on the meantime that it hasn't broken above it, yeah, he's gonna do that, go up there, touch it and return, or go up there. But as you guys can see, Bitcoin start to take off. Jasmine is gonna take off with it. I told you, once we go past my green line, this thing is gonna pump, right? There was a fake out that we went past my green line. There was a fake out down. Now watch what's happening. It's going back up where it's supposed to be, just like I told you. Pay attention. Once we go past my green line, you see, ribbon is green, okay, facing upwards. Moving average facing upwards as soon as we pass my green line. I told you, okay, it's gonna happen. Unfortunately, nobody has a crystal ball to give you the exact timing, but as soon as we pass my green line, we have not even gone 24 hours, and look at it. It has started to go, right? If you look at it on the daily, what do you see? Ribbon still high, still going green and higher, moving average upwards. Now, like I told you, I believe the reason why the price went down is because people are trying to front run the market on the tariffs. Tariffs that are coming, decision is going to be made on the August the 1st. That's why I have that red line right there. I think that's why people are trying to run like this. That's why you see price is not moving as up as it's supposed to, or it's not going down and as many people want. They're just like indecision. They are waiting for those things, and they're also going to watch the FOMC meeting to see what is going to happen. But anyways, pay attention. I told you we crossed my green line, because even without the red line, next line is also green. I'm telling you, man, this thing is about to run. Do not say I did not warn you. All right. Anyways, let's go back here. Now, let's go check my positions, because I told you, right? It's going to run, and my positions are already starting to show signs of it. So yeah, but before you get into that, guys, please do not get into leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing, because if you do so, you are going to lose your money. That is that simple. There's no two ways about it. Okay, and that said, guys, please, If you want to learn how to trade, I cannot teach you. I don't know anybody who can teach you how to trade. The only way you learn how to do that is trying, errors, mistakes here. You get it good this time, you make mistake there, things like that. And to do that, down below I do have the links. Bydfi, Phemex, Margex, and Wix Exchange. Follow those links and they will give you free money. Once you get the free money, my friend, grab a $50 out of it and start to practice. Well, you will find out. If you don't practice, you will find out. You will be the mayor of Rake City. And don't say I didn't warn you. Okay? Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go start first with my Bydfi, okay? Here, you guys know I am trading King Kaspa and I am also trading Quant. Let me refresh that. My overall today is sitting at $17,000. As you guys can see, it is going up, right? You can look at it. You can see how the graph is changing. Graph is changing and it's going up slowly, right? Anyways, if you look at my contract, oh, Casper just broke 10 cents. That's nice. If you look at my contracts, my Kaspa, I am still down 41%, which is 3,700. Okay, and then you can also see Quant. On my Quant, I am up 35%, which is 3,600, almost 3,700. Wow, look at that. Quant is steering it. Okay, now if you go look at my Phemex, there I am trading King Kaspa and I am also trading the Japanese Bitcoin. Let's refresh it a little bit. Okay, my overall today is up $11,100. You see, it's going up, right? And now we can look at my contracts. You will see that here on my Jasmine, I am still down 64%, which is $7,000. But on my Kaspa, I am up 38%, which is $1,600. You see, it is beginning to go, right? You're about to see. Okay, now last but not the least, we have the Wix Exchange. On my Wix, I am trading King Kaspa and I am using Quant to be in a competition with a friend of mine to see who's gonna make more money. So let's refresh this. Okay, my overall today is sitting at $8,100 approximately. If you look at my contract, you will see that here on my Quant, I am up. Come on, what is this? Wow, it's showing me my return of investment. Wow, that is really, really nice. It looks like they changed the way it looks. Shit, my position is up 1,800% ROI. That is really, really nice. Very nice. Yeah, I guess they changed the way everything looks here. I'm used to having the percentage up instead of the ROI up. But anyways, that's what it is. As you guys can see, on my Kaspa, I am up $877. So yeah, it is coming. Everything is happening very slowly, and steadily happening. So yeah, guys, again, I will say it one more time. Follow development. The mass migration is already happening. Casper, my friends, well, you're about to see. I told you short term, the next 2 months, 2 or 3 months, we are going to make a lot of money. Long term, I am going to become a multi-millionaire. That's what it is. There's no two ways about it. With Kaspa, yeah, you're about to see. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. I am very, very interested in knowing what you think about everything that we talked about today. I am also interested that, man, guys, you're supposed to share the videos so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we can see these videos and the family can grow. You never know what you're going to learn from a stranger. I'm telling you, you never know. Anyways, guys, until I see you in my next one, just get ready. We about to be rich. That Lambo. Until I see you in my next one, please take very care of yourself, okay? Bye.